What's up, YouTube? Thatcher here, back for another fragrance review. It's summertime, so I'm going to keep reviewing summer fragrances probably throughout the duration of the summer. Right now, I'm going to be taking a look at the House of Hermes, and that is going to be Voyage de Hermes. It's a bottle right here. It's a really cool bottle. I like this one. And it kind of swivels around, so you can kind of set it however you want. I mean, I'd leave it on my shelf. I'd leave it like this right here. It looks really cool. This fragrance came out in 2010, Parfumé Jean-Claude Elena. I was a big fan of Thierry Hermes. I really liked that one, so that liking that fragrance has motivated me to go check out some other Hermes fragrances. I've checked out the Jardin line. I checked this one out. I liked this when I first got it, so I purchased this one. That was back about it was about 2011. I got this right here. Haven't worn it a whole lot. I mean, a lot of it was just testing, trying it out. Every time I could do fragrance, I seem to wear it to death. I mean, you know, I think we probably all kind of do that, but, you know. Anyway, bottle sizes. This comes in a 35 milliliter, 100 milliliter, 125 milliliter. Price range anywhere from $90 to $140 US. This is the 3.3, the 100 mil. I got this for about, I think it was $90 or $95. But you know, you want to shop around. You can probably get this discounted online. At the very least, I know that Fragrance Net does carry this, so if you use that 20% off, 15% off, or you know, I'm sure you can save a little bit of money that way. It's classified as a woody floral musk, and they really nailed it on the head. You know, it is a woody floral musk. It's more like a citrusy woody floral musk. I mean, this right here has a good tea note in it, which is it's a note called Hedione. I mean, it was a hard time. Bear with me here. As I was trying to figure out what this stuff is. I was trying to look on base notes and look all around, trying to find out what the notes of this are. But what I got from this was Amalfi lemon, spices, cardamom, white tea, Hedione, a hedoine, or green notes, woodsy notes, and musk. So that Hedione, I'm gonna pronounce it that way. I looked that up too to find out what that is, and that's actually a floral ingredient that's used in a lot of fragrances. It's very similar to jasmine. So if you want to get an idea what that smells like, just think of like tea bags. Think of like, you know, you ever seen the variety pack of tea bags with the black tea, the green tea, the jasmine tea, or maybe just purchase jasmine tea. You know what that is already. It's gonna have that kind of vibe to it, and it really does. And I like jasmine. Jasmine, as far as teas goes, that's my favorite tea. I'm not a big tea drinker, but when I do drink it, I go for that. So it's you know, it's a very pleasing smell. I mean, it's not very heavy. It's good for the summertime. It's unique. It's marketed as unisex, and I definitely see it. I can see that it, you know, this definitely can be pulled off by a woman. So I'm gonna give it a little shot right now. So it's very citrusy. Got the lemon, got the woods, and it's a little bit of the cardamom. But you smell that Hedione or hedoine or jasmine. This is called jasmine. So I smell that in there, and that's, to me, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Gucci Pomme 2 with the tea note. It doesn't smell like Gucci Pomme 2, so if you're a big fan of that, don't think that this is gonna smell like that. But it has that same kind of tea vibe to it, like it's similar tea note used in Gucci Pomme 2. So yeah, I mean, it's really a nice, pleasing smell. It is unique, especially for the summertime. You know, it's not, you know, everybody's wearing aquatics, and you know, this right here, you're gonna stand out. The only problem is that it doesn't really have good performance, at least on my skin. You know, I really enjoyed Thierry Hermes, and that one was a beast for me, and I really got my money's worth out of that one, because that, you know, a couple sprays that lasts all day. This one here, you know, I use about 4 sprays. You know, I'm lucky to get about 2 to 3 hours out of it. You know, and I tried all the tricks. I mean, it does. You can do the lotion trick, spray it on your clothes. It might help a little bit. It doesn't really help. Didn't help me much. I mean, I want to say a lot of good things, but as far as the smell, I have nothing but good things to say about it. It is a really nice smell. I mean, it's very classy. It's well developed. It doesn't really change too much. I mean, it is kind of linear. Like what I spray is what I get. I get it throughout the duration of the fragrance. Just the lemon, I get the tea, I get the jasmine, and the woody smell in the base. But it doesn't, overall, it doesn't really develop too much. For me, it stays pretty linear. But that's not a bad thing. I mean, you know, off the top, I mean, it smells good. I like the way it smells. I'm glad it stays that way. But the only thing I'm not happy about is, again, you know, longevity. I don't really get a lot out of it, man. I mean, on average, maybe 2 hours, you know, and, you know, sometimes I realize that, you know, you can suffer what's called from olfactory fatigue. That's if you're sniffing too much, trying to check it too much. And I tend to do that while testing, but I'm aware of that, so I tried to pay extra attention not to do that. And today, about 2 hours ago, I sprayed some on my inner elbow, and already, I mean, it's just nothing really more than a musk. Some of the jasmine's still there, but it's really close to the skin. I mean, I can't smell it. Even that, I mean, it's got to be right up here. It's already like it's dissipating. It's becoming a skin set, and you know, it's when you consider the cost. I mean, for me, I do want a little bit more out of it, considering that you know this is not cheap. It's you know, you can find it discounted, but when you figure $95 for this right here, I'd like to be able to smell it more than 2 hours, or at least have it project for more than an hour, because it does project. I mean, for the first hour, it does jump off. It goes, you know, beyond an arm's distance, and you could smell it. It does leave a little scent trail. It is nice. I can remember smelling this before. I wanted my girlfriend to ask. I wanted to ask her what she thought about it. And she smelled it when I came out. She smelled something on me, and I told her what it was, and I had sprayed it on her to ask her what she thought. Would she wear that? You know, because she see that as being a girl's scent. And she said, yeah, I mean, she doesn't really know too much about fragrance, so she's just giving me an biased opinion. And, you know, she liked it, but, you know, she wasn't blown away by it. I could tell from her facial expression, and, you know, she kind of changed the subject right away. That's a good indicator, you know, because she's honest. She's one of those people, she'll tell me straight up, oh, that sucks, or this or that, which I like. I want an honest opinion. So, but for me, I mean, that goes, you know, that's as far as compliments. You know, I don't always wear stuff for compliments. Sometimes I kind of do, but, you know, I mean, I like stuff that I like. This one I do like, you know, as much as I want to say good things about it, as for the overall smell, I can say good things about it. I really like the smell. I really enjoy the tea note in this. You know, the combination of the citrus, floral, and the woods. It's just really nice. I mean, I really like it, but it's just the performance. I mean, okay, I'm gonna get right into the my rating system here. I'll fill you in a little bit more about that. Projection, I give it a 5 out of 10. Poor projection is first hour, it projects, then it fades. I mean, that's what I get out of it. I mean, I try the tricks. I try to lotion on the pulse points and spray it on the clothes, but it doesn't really seem to help too much. It might add like another half hour projection at best. Longevity, I give it a 5 out of 10. You know, 1 to 4 hours. Again, projects for an hour. Starts to get a little closer to the skin. After like really 2.5 hours, it just becomes a skin scent. And the last hour, you know, by the 4th hour, it's just a musk. It's just that same musky leftover dry down that you get from a lot of summer fragrances, or, you know. So for longevity, give it a 5 out of 10. Versatility, I give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's very pleasing. It's safe. It's not offensive. You know, it's slightly transparent. It's not a very thick fragrance. It's not like a real heavy one. As far as like the spices, because there is cardamom in this, but I don't really get a lot of it. I mean, it's there, but you know, it's a very safe fragrance to wear for the summer. It's casual. Can be unisex. You know, it's just a casual everyday scent. That's what it's marketed as, just a casual scent. So everybody's gonna like it. If they're probably not gonna smell it on you, honestly, because you know, nobody smelled it on me. But if you ask for people what they think, I mean, they'll probably tell you they like it. So this is a scent that's really good, like for me, like one of those for me scents. You just want to wear it because you like it. If you want to spray it, you know, out the shower, or just wear it to work, wear it to whatever, you just like it because you like fragrance, then fine. I mean, that's what you want it for, is yourself right here. If you're wearing this like on a date, or try out to the clubs or things, I mean, you're not gonna be happy with it. It's just not gonna do the job. So there's a lot more fragrances that are just better for that. So versatility, I do give this a 9. It is safe, it is pleasing, it is unisex. Overall smell, I give it an 8 out of 10. You know, I would love the jasmine note in here. Well, it's not jasmine, it's head d'Aon or head d'Oin, whatever it's called. But you know, between the tea, the lemon, and the woods, and the, you know, and the spice, I mean, it's very well blended. I like it. Unfortunately, I just don't get good performance out of it. Overall smell, 8 out of 10. Overall score, I give it a 7 out of 10. And, you know, the high marks on this is really just the smell and the versatility, but the longevity, projection, that's what's kind of made this score only a 7 out of 10. I like to give it a higher score than that because it is unique. You know, I love the bottle. I like the House of Hermes, but, you know, I just try to be fair with my reviewing and unbiased. So it's a pleasing, unique summer fragrance that's just good for casual wear. So overall score, Voyage de Hermes gets a 7 out of 10. So that's the end of my review. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your summer.